Weed and whiskey.
Welcome to Weed and Whiskey Podcast. Best podcast coming from Connecticut. Y'all already fucking know. And of course, I'm going to always tell y'all, I love fucking tell y'all how fucking amazing I am. And as I keep doing this, I just keep realizing how fucking great I am. Oh my God, I just had to pat myself on the back real quick and just give myself some flowers because a lot of people have been giving me flowers in the streets lately. So, I want to take turn to receive and reciprocate. So appreciate that. And I love the work that I'm putting in for myself. And I'm going to keep putting work in because every time I grow and continue to strive better and get more successful, everybody that I've had on the podcast will be seeing that same success in reciprocation as well too. This is not just about the destination. This is a journey. And everybody that I've had on here is part of the family. You guys are all part of the journey. And with that being said, tonight makes no motherfucking different. We have another great fucking personality in the building. And honestly, I like him already because you can tell he's very calculated and strategic. Ooh, no, that word almost kicked my ass, He's very strategic about how he does things. And honestly, I respect people about that because a lot of people lack structure in their life. And I respect people who can control the things that they can control and only focus on that as well, too. And honestly, it just makes him dope as a person. So let's just not get into the long talk. And we have Voltyg in the building tonight. Welcome to the studio. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm there, man. Weed and whiskey. Voltage there alive, you know what I mean?
Nah, it's great to have you. It's great to be able to just have that conversation with you off air just to understand you a little bit better as well, too. But no, without further ado, let's get into the ice-breaking question, no? One of my favorites to start it off with is, how do you separate having a growth mindset and having a survival mindset?
Well, basically, growth have to separate mindset from success, basically. So if you're going to live off of your mindset, that means you're not going to ignore bullshit or foolishness, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to do it off of success, then you're going to know it's survival.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if you're going to live off of how you think, that means you're not going to see bad things and walk past it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And if you think about survival, you're going to do that. Because you think about success and survival. You know what I mean?
And you do anything necessary to get to that goal.
Yeah, not necessarily anything. Cause for me, I not do anything.
But to me, that's survival at that point where you're willing to do anything.
No. You do the suitable things for your life.
That's growth.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, to me, that's more having a growth mindset when you're like, you know what? Necessity is what's giving me the most satisfaction right now internally for a lot of people. And some
Well-
people, they see different.
Well, no, some people survival too crucial. You know what I mean? Survival. You can be in a survival mode with structure just the same. So you're not gonna do anything
Elaborate on that a little bit. You can be in survival mode with structure.
just the same.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that means you ain't gonna do everything. You're not gonna see the devil come with $1 million and you run to take it.
You won't be too hungry.
There we go. You know what I mean? There's other opportunities there. There's ways we can take a week or 2 weeks instead of ways that take 1 day.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So there can be balance in survival.
Yeah.
I like that perspective. That's
and
a different
then that will
perspective.
show your growth too at the end of the day, you know?
Exactly, because sometimes you do have to survive in order for you to reach a point of growth.
Experience teaches wisdom still, so.
That is a great point.
Yeah, you're going to make bad choices until you make the good ones.
And even when you start making good choices, it doesn't mean that you're away from making the bad ones eventually, too. It's
No,
just
okay.
the level of it at that point.
Yeah, because you never fail. You never
Exactly.
fail,
You just
know?
learn lessons.
Yeah.
I like that. How do you handle setbacks in order for you to keep your momentum going?
Well, setbacks teach me lessons. You know what I mean? So, and them tell us, in order to take the big step forward, you got to take like 2 or 3 back.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think I look upon setback as a good thing for move forward. That's what it is. Setback is a lesson, so I look upon it as a lesson for move forward.
So a setback allow you to ground yourself a little bit better.
Yeah.
Let's a side question real quick. What is your definition of humility, and where does humility stand with you?
Why? Just identify yourself. That's it. That are unity. Just identify yourself, work with yourself, identify yourself. If you not identify yourself, you're not gonna have no humility. You know what I mean?
Okay. And now let me ask this follow up question because this is something I've been doing with a lot of people lately. Have you actually looked up the definition of humility and being humble?
Well, yeah.
And by definition, would you consider yourself humble?
Uh,
By definition. We're speaking by definition, not by our own definition, by the actual definition of humble.
well, listen, you have to separate yourself, you know. The musical me might not be the me you're gonna sit down and have a conversation with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The musical me might not be the me where you say is humble.
Okay.
But when you come hold a conversation with me, then you might say, well, this person is totally a humble person. You know what I mean?
All right.
So,
I'm going to play devil's advocate and say that statement was contradictory by definition. Because to be humble is basically you're being meager in your importance. You know, you don't see much value in your own importance. You're just basically, matter of fact, I have
Mm-mm.
Google right here. Let
Mm-mm.
me just say that real quick. No, I wouldn't, this is definition. This is not what we feel. This is definition.
Nah.
The definition of humble describes a modest, unpretentious attitude or low social status characterized by a lack of arrogance and consciousness of one's shortcomings.
Well, nah, not my humbleness.
My
Nah.
point. See,
Not my humbleness.
I realize a lot of people give their own definition for humility to fit their own convenience. But by definition, a lot of people in this field are not humble because your actions are not humble. Your goals are not humble. What you're trying to do to get to your goals are not humble at all. So when you go ahead and categorize it and call it humble, you're doing it a disservice.
Well, you could be humble, but what we're doing, it doesn't require.
You're not egotistical.
Well,
That's different. You're not egotistical. You're not using it to feed your ego in any way. But you
okay.
understand the value in what you're doing, and you understand you do have a message that people do need to be here. That's not being humble. You can't be humble if you have a message that needs to be heard.
Well, no, I'm gonna see it that way there. I'm gonna see it that way there.
All right, that was a
Let's
good
see that way.
conversation. All right, good conversation.
Yeah.
And let's move into the next one. What is something that you felt like you had to unlearn in order for you to grow and become the artist and person that you are today?
Hey, me have to unlearn enough things. You know?
What's something that comes to mind like when you first hear that?
Me have to unlearn love and care.
Ooh, what you mean unlearn love and care?
Yeah, me have to
Like unlearn where you give
love.
it?
Yeah, like me care too much.
Can you care too much or
Yes, man, you can't care too much where you hold back yourself.
okay?
So me care too much. You know what I mean? Normally, I would make a move if me not bring the 10,000 a day one people them we used today. But to them I realize that I have to make certain move to feed the 10,000 a day one people them when I did it.
And they might not feel it in the moment that that's what you're doing.
They might can't come on the private jet, but you're gonna have to take that jet, do what you had to do, and come back until you can bring all of them people up on the jet. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. You gotta live the life first and walk the steps to let people know, like, yeah, man, you can't follow dog.
Yeah, well, but if you can live the life with everybody at the same time
It would be nice.
on the first time that you're doing it, then cool.
Yeah.
But what if you can't?
Exactly.
And it's
Don't
the
feel that you
opportunity.
have to.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Basically.
Okay. Don't trap yourself in trying to be so given to everybody that you don't even give to the first person that needs to be given to the most, yourself.
Or you forget to pour in yourself enough where you bring back the bigger picture to everybody. You know what I mean?
Because the idea of pouring in yourself is to overflow.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And if I tell you the dream, you're not gonna see it. If I show you it, you will believe it. Right?
And I am a big believer on that because you can't see the vision and the way I see it.
Mhm.
That's why a lot of people who on the outside love to tell you how they would do things.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And again, I say to you, when was the last time you went to the museum and look at the pictures in there and be like, you know what? I would have did that differently. You go to the museum to appreciate what's there. You should do that with the music and the art that comes to you as well too. And also with the people who's grinding for the things that they're doing. Stop trying to tell you how you would do it and you ain't even doing it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
It's good to take constructive criticism, man. I get it every day.
Yeah, it's only constructive criticism when it is indeed constructive.
There we go.
Heavy on the
There we
constructive
go.
part.
There we go.
Actually, you kind of touched on this. Elaborate on it a little bit more, because you just mentioned that you care too much, and you realize you have to unlearn that a little bit in order for you to grow to where you are right now. So, with that being said, can being true to yourself be destructive?
Yeah. Yeah, because Me, I to feed the multitude type of person. I'm gonna feel the multitude until I tear down myself to say, you know what I mean? Yeah, so as me I say, me I the take care of the village type of person. You know what I mean? Me I the make sure say everybody great before myself great type of person. But if I'm not good, nobody will be.
Real shit. Because
So
the village is a reflection of the person who's taking care of it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you
So
find pressure in that?
when I find happiness in it, I find pressure when I can't do it.
Hmm. Okay.
Honestly,
I like that perspective too.
suitable enough, I find pressure when I can't do it.
I feel like those are the small little traits that separate a traditional man from a modern man, if that makes sense.
Yeah, cause people in my time when I grew up, and I like people today.
It's not. What we value and how we value it is different. And how we go about securing and making sure that stay precious to us is completely different. And the fact that you said you find happiness in it, a lot of people don't even look at it like that. A lot of people can't be like, yo, this is my glue. This is what I'm putting together. This is what's around me. This is happiness here.
Yeah, man, happiness, man. Listen, me crazy, I'm just can't wait to find. Like, me will just go buy a Louis V shoes, and if I see a poor man on the street side, I take it off and give him, jump back in my vehicle without shoes, and I buy another one. Like, people will live like that. If we live like that, we have less struggles in our world.
So don't put too much value into the materialistic things around you.
Yeah, well, if I can get it 10 times,
Get
why
it
I
10
put so much
times.
value in it?
Facts.
That's just it. Like,
Facts.
when we're there, son, we're young, we say, yo, we want to be the richest person in the world. What's your limit of rich?
There's no limit to rich for me.
Yes, there is, man. How many cars you wanted when you was growing up?
Oh, to me, that's not rich though.
How many houses you wanted when you were growing up?
Shoot, at least one.
How many land you wanted when you were growing up? If it was 100 land, if it was 100 cars, if it was 100 houses, when you get it, you consider yourself to be rich, like how you said you're rich was explained in your head, right?
Yeah.
But most people today, when them reach that level, of them coming at them still not rich enough, so them not get.
Yeah, because they're insatiable.
Yeah, people, yeah, look like them lucky to have fault or something, but no, not me. Me have a level when me say comfortable.
Okay, so you have your rich destination pretty much.
Yeah, and everybody for have them rich destination too, so we have less broke poor people in the world, less struggles, less. Man, I say you have to hand out things, But then if you reach your limit, what are you gonna do after that?
Mm. Like, what do you do when
You're
the
gonna
limit is
help
in?
more then. Instead of call it a handout, you're gonna help more. You know what I mean?
Hopefully.
Yeah, if you have 5 cars to spare, instead of you give it away, you're gonna give somebody to do taxi or give somebody to do Uber.
Which is that's a better way of going about things at that point now. So now you're using your resources to actually use it to better somebody by them actually putting in their
Yeah.
own work at that point.
Yeah, because most people look at it as a handout. Which,
Yeah. It's not. You're just providing a resource.
There we go.
Which is which I think that's why a lot of people remain complacent. They lack resources.
Yeah.
It's not just knowledge, but the reason you can have a lot of knowledge, but if you don't have the resource to implement that knowledge,
It not gonna work.
it's not gonna work.
Jamaica is a popular country for that. The youths have 15 subjects, 17 subjects, 10 subjects. What them do with it? Hey, listen, man. The money you pay for go to college and get all of them subjects there. Honestly, the raw truth, him take up the phone one time because them have this thing with them called banging in a Jamaica and he make back all of the money when he spent on college. Take care of him family and everything. And even though it's a wrong mentality, when him do it and him successful with him 17 subject and him see what really pay him back, what you gotta tell him, say?
Exactly. You can't tell that man anything else.
Yeah, so.
That's the same philosophy I have when it comes to what people post on social media. If Facebook is paying you for ignorance, how can you tell that person that anything else, especially if that ignorance that they get paid for feeds their family?
There we go.
Like, you can never argue with that person about, hey, what you're doing is bad, but it's like, but it's being rewarded.
Worse if you understand, say behind the scene, the person are ignorant, then there we go.
Exactly. And honestly, that's the shit that be bothering me. It's like, bro, you don't even speak like this in real life, but yet you're willing to entertain the fuckery for a check. Now it just shows the reflection on the person you are, and I gotta ask some questions about you now real quick.
There we go. And that lead we back to the calculative stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
It makes sense now. Because you've seen the repercussions that comes with people's actions just from thinking they're being carefree on the internet.
Yeah, when they're actually looking for a viral moment when that is not really being successful.
Okay, so this leads into my next question then. Is there a way to balance being authentic and being an influencer when it comes to the internet?
You could be an authentic influencer. Yeah, you ain't gotta run in with the trend where everybody I run with every day.
But is authenticity influential as much as the
Yeah,
negative?
yup, it does. Yup. You could have an artist that is singing about the latest stuff, but you have the artist where keep it real from day one, where people still
Hmm.
they always gonna listen to this artist. We still listen to Bob Marley today.
Actually, Dre Island said something to me when we was having a conversation. He was like, reggae will never go out of style or die down because when people are indulging in these trends and they become drained and fatigued, they turn back to reggae
Yeah,
to
that's
get
what.
to reheal themselves and rejuvenate
Yeah,
themselves.
that's why I'm tell you say we do dance or reggae.
Yeah.
Got people that consider the music them when we are singing out with struggles and with pain as reggae music, just
Hmm.
like African people. When they might beat the drum with them sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put your emotions into your music.
Yeah, and then me that consider dancehall to be like
The
a
f-
lifestyle thing
yeah.
for the new
That's the
generation.
feel good side of it.
And as an all-round artist, you gotta dip in all lanes. You know what I mean?
Have the versatility to be able to tell your story from those point of views.
There we go.
So you've really been studying this. Of the years you've been doing this, you've really been
Yeah, I'm do
studying this
this
and
from
what
my
comes
heart.
with it.
I do this from my heart, man. I live for music. Literally live for music. Everything I'm do, music. I come out of my house, music. I wake up, music.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go where I'm enough for go. Courtesy of music. Nah, do what I'm for do. Courtesy of music. You know what I mean?
No, I respect that.
Yeah.
What is? No, I'm gonna should do another one. So, oh, I think this is actually a good one for you. Well, where you at right now? Everything that you learn and your experiences. How have your definition of power changed over time?
Hey, power messed up, you know? Power messed up, but people look on power today as honestly, may I tell you how easily where people look on power as like I have enough money right now in my pockets, so I have enough power. That ain't a real power, cause when time money done, what happens?
The power done too, if that's the case.
There we go. So me that call respect the real power, you know what I mean? The work we are putting for the people that are the real power, then I always like remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I call the real power, you know what I mean? To the modern definition of power gone wrong, it messed up.
It
Honestly.
is,
Yeah,
and a lot of people associate the wrong things with what's considered power,
there we go.
and that's definitely a problem now. Because now we're putting power to the things that has a finite life. And
Mm,
power itself is not all. Well, power is, I guess. I know it's weird. No, I get it. It's weird because power is one of those things that it fluctuates with the meaning in our own lives based on what
yeah.
we have going on.
I'm not to fight for that something. No, I'm not fight for that something.
Not at all.
No. I didn't mean, I grew up with somebody who would I consider as a general. And as you get older, you'd have feel like say you want to be the general, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm not really no. Respect my general, big up my place. And me that always want to be a soldier. Cause a general can't be a general without
A soldier.
all right.
That's and in order for you to be a general, you have to once
Be
be
a
a
soldier.
soldier.
Yeah, so yeah,
Because
there
what's
we
the
go.
point of having subordinates if you've never been under the leadership of somebody? How the hell would you even know what leading even constitute as?
Yeah, modern day world, you know, everybody a try fight out the general.
Everybody's trying to be the general.
Yeah, when the general have more experience now,
Exactly.
so.
Sometimes you just what they say, the best way to fool a fool is to let the fool thinking that they fooling you.
I then say play fool for catch wise. I'm looking at that one thing 40 times because if you can play fool to catch wise, that means the wise man never wise. So the fool was the wise man all the time.
Exactly. Exactly. And plus, everybody knows the more you learn, the more of a fool you become.
There we go. You can become.
Like,
And I
yeah,
become. The more of a fool you can become. 'Cause I can sit here and be a fool and knowing that I'm being a fool in front of you.
but to the wise man, the fool is somebody who's open to learn.
Yeah, that's how I fool you.
Okay. Catch that
That's
one there.
yeah. That's how I fool you. Read the room. You got a room, you do what the Romans do.
When in Rome,
There we go. You just like them. Try wear some clothes like them.
camouflage.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
hopefully you not do everything them do.
Yeah. What's worse to you, living in a broken environment, or having a broken mindset?
Broken mindset. Hmm.
Because it don't matter what the environment is.
No, we can build it. We can build it. What my community look like today is not what it looked like in the past.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
But
I will build it, but the mindset of my community is still not changed. So
look, even like at some of the communities we come from, or some of the communities that they call as impoverished or third world, they have some of the brightest minds there
yeah,
because they don't let what they don't have limit them from creating.
yeah, but the mindset,
Is what limit people and hold them back and
yeah,
keep them
limit
in
them,
that
right.
broken environment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's ask a reflective question real quick, right? What is one silent battle that you're willing to discuss you felt like you have fought recently that nobody knows about?
Or with myself. I fight back with myself, you know. When I fight back with nothing else but myself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is there a battle? Is there a specific internal battle that you've been dealing with lately that you haven't really like talked to much people about?
No, cause my back of them not bad. You know what I mean? So I talk to them, I have my people them around me way. No matter where it come to, I call them and talk to them, cause my back of them not bad. But I want to fight them I have with myself. I just me hungry for make more progress. I'm hungry for lead. I'm hungry for show people what me I do this for. You know what I mean?
I respect that.
And
Eye on the
then-
prize at all times.
Yeah, and then people them around me I have to tell them I say DJ time, God on time.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
So to finalize up this segment real quick, what do you think is harder for people to do? Focusing on the future or letting go of the past?
Let go of the past. Let go of the past. If you not let go of the past, you can't focus on the future. I mean, I tell you, say that come with love and care, as I tell you.
Mm.
I mean, have to do them things, then we have to let go of the past so we can move forward. And I mean, and when I let go of the past and move forward, I fix the past, honestly. Yeah.
No, that's facts.
But I fix the past.
Is it easy to let go when you do work on the past and make those necessary fixes too? Or are you saying when you let go, that is fixing it?
Listen, sometimes time fix things, you know. So the past is what happened already.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go back in the past and you story up things, it might make it worse.
You can't even enjoy the moment because you're too busy living in
There
the
we
past.
go. So you gonna leave the past to be the past, and you go forward in the future, making the right steps. You know what I mean? You don't do what you do in the past.
You only understand the past enough just to not repeat it.
Yeah.
Because the past is always doomed to repeat itself when unlearned.
And then when you move forward now, coincidentally, you turn back and see the past I fix. Honestly, that's what me see.
I believe that as well too. Because like you
From my
said, some things
experience.
do work itself out. And even though time is linear, everything is cohesive and everything do go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So once you make the necessary patches as you continue on your journey, it's going to patch up everything along that you passed along.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Basically.
All right. So for my next segment, this segment, I am just going to start the sentence and you are just going to finish it with whatever sentence that comes to your mind. Sounds easy. Sounds simple. All right.
Medicine.
All right.
So them clear, you know.
I got you. I'm going to do it slow and clear.
All right.
All right. So people don't realize that behind the music,
We have a life.
the artist has a life.
Yeah. Basically.
What really separates me from other artists is,
Authenticity. That's how they call it.
listen, I'm just as Jamaican as you, so that's why I don't say
Yeah.
certain things.
Yeah. That's what we call it.
You notice I called it being authentic, right?
All right, being authentic. But take the long version. It's still correct though, you know, it's still correct.
Yeah, we know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
it's still
Yeah,
correct.
I knew I was gonna mess it up. That's why I learned another way to say it.
It's still correct.
That's what I do with words I can't pronounce. I find other ways to say another version of it, so I don't fuck up.
Yeah, I want bad word. I want put it bad.
And I accent.
But being authentic, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
See how easy that
Yeah,
was?
say it that way, that better. Yeah.
All right. The hardest lesson I've learned in this industry is
Hey, the main one,
mm-hmm.
be independent. Yeah, be independent.
Independence is where it's at.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you're an artist, and I'm gonna get it raw without the pretty up. If you're an artist, you're supposed to be able to fly to any country. All right? If you're an artist, you're supposed to be able to pull up at the podcast without any obstacle. Get what I say?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, you're supposed to have your right. You know what I mean? If you don't own your house, you're supposed to live somewhere. You get me? I say?
Exactly.
You have to be independent so you can focus on the music.
Because if you're relying on somebody to be able to go there, then it's going to take away from you doing the music.
There we go.
That's why the best advice I actually give everybody that sits in that chair is the only thing you should be focusing on is being the artist.
There we go.
Nothing else matters.
And if you can't focus on being the artist, then you have to fix.
Yes, you have to fill out where the holes are at.
Yeah, and the all them day in your independence, you're depending too much.
Mm-hmm. Real shit.
Yeah.
What keeps me grounded is
Family, close friends.
the village.
Yeah. My people them around me keep me grounded.
Okay.
Guys, listen, I'm human, you know. I see things and spaz out, but as I tell you, I call my people. When I call my people them, when I go back and scroll, even when I scroll through some sort of social media, when I bother type the part where them say, what's on your mind, I don't even bother because I already told my people what's on
my mind. I'm not here to tell you what's on my mind.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you to go check the music out.
There we go. So I go post my song, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. If somebody wants to understand my music, they need to know.
More about me, basically.
And how do they do that for somebody as private as you?
There's things there. What I put out is for the music, for you to know me and what I'm singing about.
You don't go out there and have no long talking about the things that's bothering you, but you do channel it into your art and into your music.
Because I write my thoughts. Most artists will paint a picture, and some artists paint a picture with them not really. Them not in that picture. You know what I mean?
They paint somebody else's picture.
There we go. You know what I mean? And people teach us so it's good for paint somebody else's picture.
Yeah.
But
That's a different version of being an artist.
Yeah, most of my think them are my picture.
Yeah. Because there's some of the greatest artists out there are impersonators.
Yeah, so more less talking, somebody would have look by you and tell us, oh, Voltyg not really talking. I not really not talk. Like, when me that tell you, when me that put in a song, so me that advise you for go listen
to the music.
To the music.
To understand me and deep dive into it.
Yeah. If you feel positive today, I have positive song. If you feel like you're for the ladies this morning, I have ladies. If you feel like you're for the violence this morning, we have them. You get me I try to say?
Yeah.
So listen to the music. If you want to know Voltyg feel upon a day when I think about God, you will listen to my cultural song them as you call it reggae music.
Yeah.
If you want to know Voltyg feel upon a happy day, you know what I mean? When I pull up in my village, I'm say everybody drink, have fun. You know what I mean? You can listen to my happy music.
So whatever you feeling, there's a side of you to express that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The biggest lie artists are told is?
The biggest lies we're told?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, there's so many lies. Hey, don't make them tell you no lie, you know. Enough lie today, you know. But the biggest one, I guess you're being paid when you're not being paid. Honestly.
Elaborate on that a little bit.
So, you see, most artists, we take a deal.
Like a 360 deal, so to speak?
We not specify what kind of
Okay,
deal.
they take a deal.
Look at it this way. They take a deal. But when them sign this deal now, the manager give you a nice car. Manager give you a nice big house to live in. You know, stop and check for make sure say your name and everything there on this house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, stop and check for make sure say your name and everything there on this vehicle. You know what I mean? In the long run, when your record stop sell, cause you don't know, some artists might fall off. Not me still, but I say
No, I get
artists
it. Some
fall
do
off.
fall off.
And when you fall off, what happens? Your record stop sell. The house and the car, you can find out in the long run, so that ain't
That
really.
ain't yours.
So really, you ain't getting paid.
Your masters was barely yours to even begin with already, so you ain't even own nothing to begin with.
Yeah, so you know really I get paid, you know what I mean? So make sure so I get paid.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's one of the biggest lie.
Because at the end of it, it's still a job.
Yeah. That's one of the biggest lie.
All
So deal when you come good. You take the team and do the thing right.
Read the fine print.
Yeah.
All right. Streams don't matter if
you ain't got no revenue.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My last one on this
You're
segment.
not boss yet, but you're focusing on streams. Honestly, I always look on it. I can send you an iTunes link every day. But I have a big fan base. I just have 10 friends with me. Send my song and tell them if I go buy it. That's 10 sales on every song I'm let out. You know what I mean? So if I go build my revenue, when I drop a new song, 100 people or 1,000 people are going to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
So streams no matter if you're not a revenue.
That's facts. Because I think one of the things that I said is it don't matter if it's only a fraction of the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you're not even getting the full worth of your own art.
Yeah, so why not come do Weed and Whiskey podcast, do some more podcasts, do some more stage show, make people know me.
Yes. Put yourself out there in the fashion that you want them to see you in.
Yeah, and then put out your song and look on your streams.
It makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
It do. Because once people start seeing you and hearing you, they tune in.
Yeah.
They tune in.
Yeah, I'm see young artists that post them Spotify's and their iTunes and thing and them I show up on the stream, but we know how the music work.
Yeah.
And I mean,
A lot of that be bought anyway.
We know when it's organic and we know when it's not organic.
That's why when certain people post that end of the year Spotify list, I don't even look at it.
Yeah.
I don't even look at it at
Yeah,
all.
I'm not really focused on it.
Yeah.
I'm just focused on.
Because y'all try to use numbers to tell the wrong story.
Yeah. Basically.
Too much, and I don't like that.
Yeah, basically.
So all right, so even this one, like going viral doesn't mean.
You know what I mean, your boss. Going viral, it don't mean your boss. Maybe get 15 minutes or 30 minutes of fame. I like my general. Okay.
I feel like a lot of people like how they chase streams, they chase virality too much first, and it doesn't.
It's embarrassing, man.
Yeah, it doesn't pay you. It doesn't put you in the position that you need to be. Being viral once doesn't be like I made it and I famous.
It's embarrassing.
Because every time I tell people I do a podcast, they always think being viral is the way to be successful in this shit, and I be trying to tell people no.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, but because listen, I understand say everybody hungry. I understand say you might have your talent and you sit down on it for a decade to do this thing. So you just get up one morning and do the craziest thing. You put on a clown suit for no goddamn reason.
Just to be a jester for people who probably don't, just gonna laugh at you and not with you.
Yeah. When you could have listened, be humble, be yourself. And wait till God call upon your number. Yeah, I'm gonna make it, brody. If you do this thing from your heart, you're gonna make it that way.
It's just a matter of when.
If you're a mechanic from your heart, you're gonna get a shop in due time.
Real shit.
Wanna listen to it.
I believe that as well too, because what's meant for you is never gonna be. Nothing can block what's meant for you, except for you.
There we go.
And I truly believe that.
Honestly, I'm gonna reach span the scale I'm gonna have to reach, but we get up every day and live like an artist.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Have you ever seen that picture of when people be like, they would be of a guy digging, and then he quits right before he reached the goal?
There we go.
Like that's how I think. Every day I go into this podcast, I feel like every day is that next step of
closer to the goal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if I quit that day right before, you know? That's literally how I look at it. I'm like, if I quit now, tomorrow could have been that day. But I won't know if I quit.
I don't know about to quit.
I can't. Too deep in. And it mean too much.
When you come from which part I come from, you can't quit. People call you and cuss you, man. You know what I mean? People what's them people that way? Grow you from your little.
They're disappointing you.
You get big and them see how successful it is and them see the real image now halfway. Yeah, man, them call their phone and tell you, say, hey, no bother with it, man. Listen, you know what I say?
You gotta have people like that in your community, in your village. It's
Yeah,
necessary.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
necessary because
Them
quitting is not an option.
Yeah, them see it before you see it,
Yeah.
so you can't quit.
Can't quit.
Mhm.
All right, so that was it for that segment. So let's have a little freestyle segment to finish it out. Let's start off with this question. So looking ahead, right? What is the ultimate vision for Voltage, right? Where do you see your music career going within the next few years?
Well, I'm right up in the for the next few years. And I mean, when it reached there, hopefully when it reached there, best thing, but I just want to be able to know, say, I can lead a multitude of people. And I mean, the message when I put out in our music and always a message when I want to put out. Sometimes my message was just current.
Mm.
And I mean, but which part me want to go is I have this message when I want to give a multitude of people and I just need that stage to do it. And I mean, that I just want to see myself in the next 5 years. I have this big crowd of people that show them my message and my way of music. You know what I mean?
Mm. How does going back and forth benefit your career?
Traveling. It's still current on boat market.
Because the Jamaican culture in Jamaica as opposed to the Jamaican culture up here is it kind of different, or
Yes,
like how we consume the music is different?
yeah. When you consume the music different. When you consume it more filtered, like when you put chlorine in our water. We have it raw.
I will say this: when I do go back to Jamaica, I hear songs down there that I have never heard, and they will never reach up here up to this day, and they're so good.
But them, I know why them not reach, but I'm not say it. Listen,
Is it a politics thing,
no,
or is it just an artist thing?
no. I just went over here saying that the musical market accept.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
I feel like not everybody music can leave Jamaica.
not every type of music can leave it, Jamaica.
Fair
Everybody
point.
music
Can,
go.
but not every type.
Not every type of music, and I mean, yeah, if your whole verse I go tell one girl say she go swallow come for you all day, I think when I go accept it over here like that for the whole day. Over here have the party scene, and I mean the mixed culture people. You see
Over
me?
here, just likes we like to speak for Connecticut, like because I think Connecticut is one of the largest diasporas of the Jamaican community
Yeah, I think so
outside
too.
of Jamaica,
I
other
think
than
so
like
too.
New York and Florida.
I think so too.
So that's why I asked. Is like,
But we still have the mixed culture over here. It's not too raw. Like Jamaica, just
is it like the Jamaican restaurants up here? Like they say they sell Jamaican food, but are you cooking for Jamaicans?
hey, I wanna stop put sugar in the food, please.
I second that. I'm tired of dropping asleep after eating a small meal.
Oh no, yeah, that's not cooking.
That's not
So
cooking.
you get what I'm trying
I
to
get
say?
what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
cater to the market of the people here.
yeah.
They don't just let people gravitate to it itself naturally.
If we not browning, we're gonna get browning. We're not gonna try make browning from what's not browning. You get what I'm trying to
I
say?
get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. Stop put sugar in the food, man. Come on, man.
That's why I don't go to a lot of restaurants out here because there's too much fucking sugar in it, dog. And they don't. At least use some MSG. Jesus Christ, use some MSG. And this
them
is.
are, them are.
All right,
You see why
so
I'm a private, cause I'm like cook at me yard.
no, because there's a lot of people. Even when they come up here, they will go in the backyard on a nice day and just put wood pot pan wood fire and then just
Yeah.
bust out some soup on some
Too
cooked food.
few wood, but yeah, they make some wood
Yeah.
fire, you know? Yeah. What did I suck with that?
Gotta remember, I gotta let my inner Jamaican kick in when in the presence of a Jamaican.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good, man. You're good, man.
Nah. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
yeah.
I hold myself accountable. I'm none of those men where you can call me out on myself and I'd be like, you know what, you were right, Mike. You was right.
Yeah,
That's what we could do. We gotta do that as men. We gotta hold each other accountable
Yeah.
for the things to be like, yo, wife for that dog.
Yeah. Accountability. Yeah.
All right, so do you feel like there's struggles migrating from being an artist in Jamaica and being able to capitalize on the community up here?
No.
Is it an easy transition?
In somewhat form, yeah. Because America like the rawness of Jamaica.
They
And
do.
then when you go to Jamaica, you'd have feel like everybody there is American.
That is true.
So
That is true.
yeah, so I think it's a cakewalk. I just what we are saying that music. And what we are saying that music and what we are experience, but I wouldn't experience it too, but we just not say it like how we say it.
It's not this. It don't hit the same.
Yeah, like when a rapper I rap a song, most of the explicit stuff that he says might fly over people's head in Jamaica.
Yeah. Especially if the slang is don't hit the way it's supposed to hit as well too.
Yeah,
And that's what I'll be saying because a lot of the slang in Jamaica hasn't reached up here yet fully.
no.
No matter how Jamaican the people up here, because even when them come fresh from Jamaica and fresh from y'all, they adapt.
And that's why I'm gonna say it depends on what we are say. Because if we are say the nowadays slang then what we are using
It would never make it past that filter.
there we go.
I get exactly what you're saying. So
Yeah,
there's a
man.
reason why some songs
Yeah, it take a
just
time for
take a
that song to
time.
come. 'Cause by
you
the
gotta wait
time-
for the slang and that movement to
Yeah,
reach there first. Because
yeah.
if it hasn't reached there, the song won't reach there. It's just gonna be like, what's the audience for? Who's gonna be playing it?
Yeah, and artists in my country them tend to try to do things first. But and then everything I good thing for those still, but them try tend to do things first. Most artists them tend to do things first.
Do you feel like Jamaica has the ability to matter of fact, let's reword this question. Why do you feel like Jamaica is so impactful as a culture and as as an island when it's so small?
Because we're authentic. We are literally authentic. Like we're not trying to be a joker. We're not trying to be a selector. We're not trying to be an artist.
It just comes natural.
You know, come natural. When it come. But you know, come natural. If you there in a community where you have 6 artists where the world know these artists from in the community. If that a your lane for your walk in a cool. If you come from the community where 10 popular engineer come from, it might motivate you to be an engineer. And I just in the music, may I show you a different
No, I
field.
get you.
And that at Jamaica. You go grow up in a family where mommy a one banker and she go tell us say a banker road you go walk on.
They
know
teach
what
you
I mean?
everything to be a banker.
In your house, you might be a banker. Out the door, it might be lawyers walking up and down. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
I wish one you pick.
It's based
you
on
know,
what's
say
more
in a-
influential to you.
Yes, you know, in Jamaica, you grow up in a one family where people at work, mommy at work, daddy at work, auntie at work. But when you go outside, your dog them a artist, your dog them a selector, your dog them a dancer. You know me? So I wish one you go choose.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because that's why, because even when I was growing up, once these people who have never been to Jamaica found out that their parents are Jamaican and they started busting in the dance scene, they all of a sudden became dancers.
There we go.
All of a sudden, just because that's who they started surrounding themselves with.
And of that. You know what I mean? So the first person that you surround yourself with, him a one authentic pilot, one authentic engineer, cause him granddaddy, great granddaddy.
And it just inspired you.
And it inspire you. You know what I mean?
That makes a lot of great sense, to be honest with you. That is a great point.
Mhm.
All right. Do you have any closing words for anybody? Well, for the people listening?
Well, but I just want to say, artists continue doing the music. You know what I mean? Portray good music to people them. Continue check out the Voltyg music. I don't know what have New World Order now. Got the good on the stream. The good on the platform. I don't know what have at 97
At
at
93.7.
93.7. Yeah, in a Brooklyn, April 24th, I think. And I mean, what have Real as Can Be Entertainment. The next song I come up. And I mean for ladies them, but right now we they are New World Order. So may I advise the people them check out the New World Order. Buy the music. And I mean, every artist need enough to buy the music. And I mean, we do these videos and all of them things I feel the people that motivated for really buy the music.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, and this is how we'll come back again and show 20 more video for us. So buy the music. Any artist wanna like, buy the music. Buy Voltyg music. And I mean, follow me on every platform. I don't know, VOLTYG. type it in a Google. You'll find me on everything. Voltyg music. Fully.
And for the people listening who probably pronounced it wrong like me when I first read it, you hear how it's pronounced now. So I need you guys to tap in with the music, tap in with the story, dissect the words to understand the person.
Yeah, basically.
That is the moral of this episode. If you want to understand Voltyg at the essence of who he is as a person, and you can't find it on social media, you can find it in the music.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's in my head.
Appreciate you for stopping by. It was a great conversation. And I need you guys to continue being amazing, continue being great. I tell you guys every single time, I'm amazing and I'm great because you're amazing and because you're great. You know, reciprocity. That's another word I've learned to pronounce so I don't have to fuck it up.
But weed or whiskey. Anywhere we go, we fix it. You hear that?
You already know, man. Tune in, lock in, and be great.
Yeah.